What's up guys, Matt back again with another unboxing video, and today we're going to be reviewing the new Blood of Saiyans special Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegito. Before we dive into the video, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell, like the video, comment your thoughts down below for us to discuss, follow me on my socials, and consider becoming a YouTube member to enter into our monthly giveaways and Discord server so our community can help you on your Dragon Ball figure collecting journey. This figure is based on Vegito from Dragon Ball Super. Vegito seems based on his Blue Flash Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegito image from the mobile game Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. This is a Blood of Saiyans special release, which are Banpresto crane figures of Saiyan characters with metallic / glossy hair finishes. This figure sells for an average price of about $30 US on the market. If you're interested in buying this figure for cheap, then use my discount code PEACHES24 at bashmancollectibles.com to get 10% off of your first order and 5% off of every future order afterwards. This figure was released on March 5th, 2024 in Japan. Vegito stands at about 8.5 inches tall, weighs 12.9 ounces in box, weighs 7.8 ounces on his own, and the figure comes with his upper body, lower body, and base. Vegito! Hey, Vegito fans, let me know who you are in the comments. Do you prefer Vegito or do you prefer Gogeta? So, we've had two brand new Blood of Saiyans releases this year. The first was Gogeta Blue, and now we have Vegito Blue accompanying him, which I know these two are supposed to be like a pair because they're both in very similar forms. Their likenesses are almost the same, so there's a lot in between both of them that are very similar. I'm pretty sure this is what they were going for with these releases. I'm curious to see what else we have for Blood of Saiyans in the future, because they're starting to run out of characters and forms. Perhaps they'll start doing some very creative things. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, let's talk about this new Blood of Saiyans character, or figure rather, which is Vegito, because they've done Vegito before, but not Vegito Blue. So I guess that does kind of fall into our conversation here with character choice, right? We've seen Vegito already. Vegito gets less figures than Gogeta, just because Gogeta is the more popular character or fusion between both of them. So it is nice to see Vegito represented within Blood of Saiyans. However, like I mentioned, we have already gotten a Blood of Saiyans release for Vegito, so getting him again, even though it is a new form for him, is, not as exciting as, say, maybe they did a different character. Maybe they did like a Goten or a Kid Trunks or something. That would be interesting at the very least. But it is what it is. I still appreciate that Vegito is getting a release, so I'll give him a 4 out of 5. We get a lot of Vegito Blue figures, huh? Like, there's the Extreme Saiyan, there's a couple of Kuji figures, and there's a Blood of Saiyan. Oh, man. Oh, well. I mean, it's not like Gogeta. Gogeta oversaturates the market, I gotta say. But, hey, I can appreciate some Vegito. My girlfriend likes Vegito over Gogeta. I'm a Gogeta guy, but I won't be biased, I promise. His likeness, it's pretty good. It's just like Gogeta. I mentioned recently in my Ultimate Gohan review that you can tell when a figure has a better likeness when they, actually sculpt in a lot of the features on their face, which this figure does have some of that. I think what really throws me off is like the smile. The smile, just, you can tell it's just kind of penciled in. It's not that detailed, and I wouldn't say between him and the Gogeta that have released recently for Blood of Saiyans, they don't really look like Gogeta and Vegito. Like, they do up to a certain degree, but, and I know there's so many different animators and artists behind Dragon Ball, but there's just something about these two that's like, not quite there, and it's almost like they have the same exact face between both figures. It's very weird. If you know what I'm talking about, or if you think I'm crazy, let me know in the comments, but yeah, I think his face is just a little bit off. It's not bad at all, though. I'm going to give his likeness a 4 out of 5. I think he looks great, but even if you compare him to the Dokkan battle art that this is clearly based off of, it is slightly different, and, you know, that's what I'm thinking of when I see a Dragon Ball figure. But yeah, that's it for the likeness. Sculpt quality, pretty good. I like the way that they made his hair. I like the details along his gi, the muscles that are there, all that great stuff. And you know what I'm going to say. Matt doesn't like that he's stuck to a base, and he's stuck to the base because the pegs are in his feet. Why, Bandai? Why can't you just put the pegs on the base? Give the option to people if they just want to put them up without the base. Because, like, clearly, if he didn't have those pegs on there, he could have stood on his own. But unfortunately, he is stuck to that base, which does take up a lot more space on a shelf instead of, you know, being able to put like 3 figures around him. But it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. So I'm going to give his sculpt a 4 out of 5. It's very good. He's just stuck to that base, which sucks booty. Paint and shading, also very good. I have mentioned in the Gogeta review that I do like this deeper blue that they're doing for Super Saiyan Blue figures moving forward. So whenever they do actually, you know, put out Dragon Ball Super figures, it's nice to see the deep blue for Super Saiyan Blue instead of the turquoise blue. And I do like that metallic color for that hair. It looks cool for Blood of Saiyans. It makes them unique compared to all the other Crane figures that come out. So I appreciate that quite a bit. Everything else is really good. I like the deep blue on his gi, the oranges that they use. He just has no shading, which of course is always a disappointment. So paint and shading will be a 4 out of 5. And finally, size and scale, pretty good. He is a fair height, being at about 8.5 inches tall. He's not going to scale with Ichiban Kuji figures, as you've seen in the size comparisons. He is a little bit on the smaller side. And I do feel like his super... I haven't had it in person, but from pictures that I've seen, the Super Saiyan Vegito in Blood of Saiyans is like twice as big as this thing. So he's not even going to scale with his own, you know, Blood of Saiyans counterpart. So that's a little disappointing, but it's fine. In a vacuum or even paired with Gogeta, I think he looks good. I'm going to give him a 4 out of 5 for size and scaling. But yeah, I think this is a very fair release from Bandai. I think Blood of Saiyans and Clear Eyes are still up there for my favorite Crane figures in the current day. They're never going to live up to like Grandista or Master Star's Piece or even Son Goku FES or Maxamatic, but you know, they're still fun releases here and there. You don't have to collect them all unless you just want to collect them all. It is, you know, you can choose whatever you want to do. But today, I will walk away, and I'm going to give him a pretty good rating. I'm going to give him a 4 out of 5. Thank you all again for watching today's video. But before we move on to the upcoming giveaways this month, I'd like to mention my new merch that's launched. We've got shirts, hoodies, mugs, and more. If you want to support me a bit further and rock some of the merch on the channel, please check out the shop tab on my channel. But until the next video, guys, I will see you all later.